Hello friends. Today I have come with a new set of game. I'm sure you must have all liked the games that I have shared with you till now. And you must have also started using these games with your students. Well, I will come up with new ideas so that you can each time use a new set of ideas with your students, because teaching online, as we all know, can be really very boring for the children if you don't come up with certain new things in our day to day, in everyday teaching. Okay, so today I have incorporated the game of cards, but what I have done is I have changed the game of cards to suit the needs of the students, to suit my purpose. What is my purpose? My purpose is to have a specific set of outcomes that can be measured from this game, or that I can achieve from this game. And that is why this game of cards is no longer a game of cards, it becomes an educational game. Okay, so today I will tell you what I have done with the game of cards. So first of all, we'll go to the slideshow mode, and here we'll click on the play button. The moment I click on the play button, I see that there are some cards that are displayed. Now what are these cards? These cards are words that have been hidden behind these cards. Every card has a word hidden behind. So what am I supposed to do? I am supposed to find out which two cards are similar. In what ways they can be similar? I have tried to incorporate the synonyms, the concept of synonyms. That is, two words which have almost the same meaning, nearly the same meaning, or they have the same meaning. So this concept of synonyms have been introduced over here. You can also incorporate the concept of antonyms. You can also incorporate the concept of homonyms or homophones. You can incorporate any concept that you want, depending upon your subject, depending upon what learning outcome you want to achieve. You can incorporate anything in this game. Okay, so now in the synonyms case, what I have done, every card has a word hidden behind. So if I click on this card, I come across a word aghast. Now I have to find out another word which means the same as aghast. So I have to find out from here. So if I click randomly, okay, so I know that aghast and flustered, they are not same. So I will not go ahead. I will keep it as it is. Suppose if I click here, I know that aghast and agitated are also not same, but not same meaning. But I find that flustered and agitated have similar meaning. They are nearly the same. So what I do is I click here and I click here, then again and I click here. Okay, they disappear. So the moment they disappear, you know that you have got the answer right. So you have to click twice in order to find out whether your answer is right. So after clicking twice, if the cards do not disappear, that means your answer is incorrect. If your cards disappear, that means your answer is right. Okay, so I've got it right. So now if I go to this one, dilemma. So aghast and dilemma, they are not similar. Then if I click violent is also not similar. So if I click here predicament, okay, so predicament and dilemma, they have similar meaning. So I click here on predicament and dilemma, then again I click on predicament and dilemma, and here they disappear. So I know that I have got the right answer. So in this way, the child can go on playing, and then if the child is able to complete the game as in the time allotted. So if you want to play a game with children, you have to give them a time. Okay, the time indicates that you are trying to bring in the idea of competition. So along with fun, if you have competition, then of course the child will be more motivated to play. So if the child is able to complete within the time frame that you have, kept for that particular game, then the child is definitely a winner. If the child is not able to complete, if the child exceeds, or the child is able to complete only maybe 2-3 cards and not able to complete the entire game, then the child needs to improve his or her vocabulary. But this is a step, this is a good step, this is a good game where the child can learn new words. So depending upon the grade of the child, the grade to which the child belongs, or depending upon the age of the child, or depending upon the understanding of children, you can incorporate many words, or you can try and increase the difficulty of the words accordingly. So if you are using this game for maybe the undergraduates, you can increase the difficulty level of these words, or if you're using for the 4th grades, you can reduce the difficulty of these words, and accordingly the game can be played. So after the game is over, then you can click on end show. Okay, the moment you click on end show, you are again redirected to this particular slide. Okay, so if you like this game, I will definitely appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, and you also send your mail ID in the comment box. I will send you the template of this game, and you can then use this game for your purpose, to suit your purpose. Okay, then the second thing that I would say is, I want all of you to share this game with maximum number of people, so that teachers can have access to these type of games, and they can use it in the online platform. So do not forget to share this video to as many people as possible, to your friends, to your colleagues, okay, to everybody, to your relatives also maybe. And then of course the next thing you have to do is, I will request you to please click on the like button. If you really like this game, please click on the like button, so that I get some kind of motivation to come up with another set of games. You can also tell me if I need to make any changes in this particular game. You can also write the same in the comment box. I would also appreciate, and will try to improve my game, or try to come up with reformulate my game, or try to bring up new ideas in my game. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you all.